Kyler Murray has the Oakland Athletics and Major League Baseball and the National Football League by the short and curlies, and we're going to talk about it after the bumper.
What do you mean you don't subscribe to my son's YouTube channel?
Mama, no!
Just snap the damn ball, RJ.
What's up, kid folk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. So it's OU related, college football related, sports related. We have a good time. And today I'm going to lay out for you how Kyler Murray is ruling over two sports at once and getting an in-home visit from the Oakland Athletics after they've already signed him to a contract for $4.66 million. So you saw a video earlier today, like literally 2 hours ago. You saw that Billy Beane and a contingent of the Oakland Athletics have traveled to Dallas, where Kyler Murray lives, for an in-home visit to try to convince him not to put his name into the 2019 NFL draft because they know what we know. It's a first-round draft pick waiting to happen as a quarterback generational talent. Now, what they did that nobody saw coming until late in the afternoon was reported by ESPN's Jeff Passan as well as some others, is that they wanted to give him an extra $15 million to sign a major league contract, which is not something that you are allowed to do, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Essentially, it comes down to this. The Oakland Athletics told Kyler Murray they will raise his signing bonus, the thing that they paid him, or the contract that he signed over the summer to pay him, to another figure. $15 million is the one that's been put out there. Oakland Athletics beat writer Susan Slusser said that's inaccurate. But here's the point. The point is, in doing so, they would have to sign him and put him on the 40-man roster for the Oakland Athletics, basically paying him Major League Baseball player money without having played one inning, have one at-bat in the show or even in the minor league system. Yes, he could still develop in the minor league system, but the point is there's a rule in place right now that says that this can't occur. And what it is major league rules say that you cannot sign a drafted player to a Major League Baseball contract. You can sign him to a minor league baseball contract. A major league deal is like him being selected for the 40-man big league roster, which is just not a thing that happens. In fact, that's the rule. But reports are Major League Baseball would basically say it's okay because they understand what everybody else understands, which is to get Kyler Murray to commit wholeheartedly to playing baseball is the coup. He is the generational talent. He is the once-in-a-generation dude that could play both and has an opportunity to play both at an extremely high level, in which case, over the next 24 hours, we're all going to find out if he really does love the NFL and football, or if he really does love Major League Baseball, and really it's football and baseball. But more to the point, if you're the folks like Dari Noka, who is an Oklahoma alumnus like I am, that believes he signed a contract and the A's don't deserve this and live up to your contract, cry me a river. You do not know what you're talking about. Yes, he signed himself to a contract. Big whoop. He would probably have to pay back some of the money if he signed with a National Football League contract and give the money back. But you know what? Baker Mayfield signed an overall #1 draft pick contract for $32 million over 4 years with $22 million signing bonus. And I know folks are like, Kyler Murray's not going to go #1. It's what they said about Baker Mayfield the same time last year. So do not rule it out. Second part about this is Major League Baseball and its ownership have gone out of their way to make the most off of minor league players without having to pay them what they're worth. And you know what? Because you love the sport of baseball and you want to be a pro baseball player, you submit to their draconian tactics. And if you don't, you end up Kurt Flood. And that's a history lesson we don't have time to get into. But from where I'm sitting, Kyler Murray is doing exactly what he should be doing, which is getting exactly what he's worth. He doesn't owe you. He doesn't owe Oakland. He doesn't owe the National Football League. He doesn't even owe Oklahoma anything. When he got to Oklahoma, folks thought he was a 5-star washout damaged goods. You didn't know what you were going to get until he showed sparks in the 2017 season when Baker Mayfield was running the show. And then all he did was win the job and then win the Heisman Trophy with over 4,300 yards passing, 1,000 yards rushing. He did what others cannot. And he is getting his worth for what he's able to do. You could say that he hasn't demonstrated he's a capable baseball player because he just doesn't have the at-bats, just doesn't have the innings, doesn't have any of this under his belt. Cry me a river. Because you know what you pay for when you're talking about professional athletics? You're talking about any talent sport, you're paying for potential. You're paying for what they could be. And if you're the same person who's saying that he signed a contract, tell me about the Angels getting their money back for Albert Pujols. Tell me about why Manny Machado is still holding out for a $300 million contract he ain't going to get. Tell me how Bryce Harper is turning down $300 million to play professional baseball. You do these things because you know what you're worth. And with Kyler Murray, we haven't even begun to talk about the endorsements that are going to follow for a sport that lacks black athletes and needs black athletes. A sport that has the crossover potential to say, hey, this guy played quarterback, but he chose baseball, and use that to your leverage and your Major League Baseball. You print money. You know, Fox Sports pays you an exorbitant amount of money so they can put 3 hours of baseball on television because it eats up, right? Because you're not watching the live programming. I am, because I'm a baseball junkie. I am a tools of ignorance catcher who hits for contact. I love baseball. I hate the DH. I don't hate the DH. I like seeing dingers too. I just wish I saw more pitchers that were having to hit dingers as opposed to overgrown behemoths who are not necessarily going to be in the field. But you know what? The game is the game, and I'm here to watch it, and it's dying. So Major League Baseball ponying up to get a guy like Kyler Murray, I am for it. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Or Kyler Murray, go play for Arizona. Go play for the Oakland. Go play for the Giants. Go play for Denver. Whoever it is, Washington, that you would play for. I am a fan of Kyler Murray. Football, baseball, I don't care. You telling him what he should do? Still laughing at you. Deuces.